MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City, center fielder, number 0.
Malik Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Melky Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Clint Robertson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Clint Robertson.
And he takes ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Upton is after it.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and this will be a base hit for Kinsler. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. And at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And he's safe. Now in the box, Mikey Mata. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 7th.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 3 runs already home here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Duffy sets on his way with the 3-2. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Settling in now, James McCann. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Jose Iglesias. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Smith is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robertson ranging back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 23.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
There's Kinsler at second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. At the plate, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Clint Robertson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Clint
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball called for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Ian Kinsler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A 1-1 home to Kinsler. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, and it's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But it's off the wall in the deepest part of the yard. In to score the runner from second. The relay, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera on the move. And that's the third out. Now batting, Salvador Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Salvador Perez.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the Royals are in the hit column. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Malik Smith.
And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Moving under it, Robertson, and that retires the side. Striding in, James McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Ready
Now
once
batting.
again, Clint Robertson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera.
Leading off
He's
for
0
Kansas
for
City,
1 thus far.
left fielder Melky Cabrera.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Dickerson.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-1 game. Here's Justin Upton now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there at the knees, strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. 1 away. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Misses, ball 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Upton's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-0. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Ready for another chance. Mikey Matza looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. changeup low, 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
For the Tigers.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
3-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here, taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2.
1 run scores, and the second run will score as well. Digging in once again. James McCann, and we'll see what he can do here. Mike Morin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In there at the letters 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador
heading out
Perez.
toward shallow right. Gutierrez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just misses with a curveball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Clint Robertson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here's the pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In the air to straightaway right. Upton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Yasmero Petit comes in unexpectedly
for the Royals. Number 36, Yasmero.
Again, a 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder Malik Smith.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Melky Cabrera.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit to third. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Left fielder Mikey Mata.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And he just misses with a curveball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The catcher, number 34.
Striding into the box, James McCann. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Upton will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, number 8.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Adrian now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's a high pop-up. Castellanos is there for it. 1 out. Here's Justin Upton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Salvador Perez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robertson sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Clint Robertson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
The 2-2 one more time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Larry Jones, and there's now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 13.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 24, Miguel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Nick Castellanos would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Smith, and that ends the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robertson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Echeverria now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Number 53,
Here's Melky Cabrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Castellanos. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that misses for ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Smith going back on it at the track. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here's Franklin Gutierrez, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Mikey Mata. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. After it is Cabrera. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Ripped down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Kelvin Herrera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Candelario rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and he is in there. Ready once again, Clint Robertson.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward right field. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Mata has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Breaking pitch here, chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Robertson on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pause, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The catcher, number 13.
He's set. Here it comes.
Salvador
Perez. Started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-count.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.